Well, folks, at least it's come to long last that we have conclusion. And I'm not just talking about any kind of conclusion. We're talking about conclusion describing the length, breadth, depth, and width of such. We are talking about the conclusion of the Chris Kyle, Chad Littlefield murder trial in Texas. Concerning Eddie Ray Routh, well, let's just say Eddie Ray Routh is not going to do it ever again. He is now going to be stuck in the clink for life without any potential possibility for parole. Now, the judge only deliberated for 3 hours before they said, okay, we're done with you, dude. You are toast. There's never been a motive established as to why he did it. All we know is he decided to say, oh, I'm crazy. I have PTSD. I feel the need to do this. It's never been established. All I know is pretty much what's been described in the media and what he's described himself as. And they have said, dude, you're in Texas. You ain't crazy enough. You're going to go to jail, and you're damn lucky we're not going to put your ass on Sparky. The case in point of it is essentially he's toast. He's not going to go to jail without any possibility for parole. He is going to be there, well, for flipping ever. He's done. He's not getting out anytime soon. He is toast. So, the other thing, too, is also, of all people, there's a story going around about Marcus Luttrell. Marcus Luttrell, of course, lone survivor. Another former SEAL himself. Actually was buddies with Chris Kyle. They knew each other well. They were both guys from Texas. And he said, most descriptively, justice was served for Chris and the Littlefield family. To Eddie Ray Routh, you thought you had PTSD before? Wait until the boys in TDC find out you killed a Texas hero. And he's talking about the Texas Department of Corrections. I'm going to think he's probably up there with Jeffrey Dahmer in terms of life expectancy once he hits the clink. He's going to find himself in more than just a little bit of trouble there trying to describe, well, why you felt it was necessary to wipe out this guy who's literally, as he describes, a Texas hero. Texans tend to think very long and hard about their guys that they, see in very good stature. And they tend to think very long and very short about the guys who wiped them out. Mr. Routh, I don't think you're going to have a real good life expectancy when you hit the jail. I think that you're probably going to be winding up with probably a price on your head of not even a carton of cigarettes, but maybe more like a case of, oh, that's him. I think, dude, you have not a long time to say you're serving a life sentence before somebody takes you out in a most egregious fashion. In a most egregious fashion. They're not going to deal with you, okay? They're simply just going to take you down and give you, well, maybe not everything that you deserve, but you're not going to live a long time to go, yep, I was crazy, and I have my box to think about being crazy for the rest of my life. No, you're going to have a very short time to think about being crazy before somebody bashes your head in. On that one, I think I'm going to break off, but, I wanted to touch base on this one, but, dude, you're not just going to get away with this one. Not in Texas. Not in Texas. Texans have, well, they have a mindset. That's why they're Texans. I'm going to break off on this one, folks. Eat good, keep it a 10 ring, and as always, if you keep Chris Kyle and Chad Littlefield in your thoughts today, and I would most earnestly appreciate if you could keep them in your thoughts and prayers, because these two guys didn't deserve to go. They were definitely war heroes, and they're American heroes, and guys that do good stuff like that for our country, serving us, the major sacrifices, length, depth, and breadth of which they do, they don't deserve the fate in which befell them. I'm going to break off on this one, folks. Eat good, keep it a 10 ring, and as always, you know it, you love it. Routh, you are done. Done! Toast like butter on it. Toast. See ya, sucker. See you guys.